Part 2, the sovereign self, virtuous selfishness. Chapter 5, the mission in the man. A man without a mission is just a leaf in the wind, at women or the weather. If you don't have a destination, a purpose, a North Star that guides your existence independent of her, you are going to get blown around by every emotional storm she concocts. You cannot be the captain of the ship if the ship is just drifting in circles while you ask the passengers, where do you think we should go today? You have to understand the fundamental mechanics of your own value. Your value as a man is not determined by who you are sleeping with. It is determined by what you are building, who you are becoming, and the empire you are constructing. The woman is not the empire you are constructing. The woman is not the empire. The woman is a guest of honor in the castle you build. If you build the castle for her, you are a servant. If you build the castle for yourself and invite her in, you are a king. This chapter is about reestablishing the correct order of operations. It is about understanding that your purpose must supersede your partnership, that a woman is a complement to your life rather than the destination of it, and then maintaining your individual identity. Your fang, your edge is the only way to keep her attraction alive. 5.1, purpose. Before partnership, the essential order. Let's look at how most men operate today. Meet a girl, she's pretty, she smells good, and she touches your arm. Suddenly your brain melts. You stop going to the gym, you stop hanging out with your boys, you stop working late on that side business you were passionate about. Your new mission becomes keep her happy. You have just inverted the pyramid of survival. You have placed the volatile, shifting sands of a woman's approval above the concrete foundation of your own purpose. Here's the reality. You are a corporation. Think of yourself as you, Inc. You are the CEO. Your life, your goals, your happiness, that is the business. When you meet a woman, she is essentially applying for a job in your company. She might be applying for the position of girlfriend, wife, or just freelance consultant, booty call. The problem is, most of you act like you are applying for a job in her company. You show up to the date with your resume in hand, sweating, hoping she hires you. Please, pick me. I'm a hard worker. I'm loyal. I'll do whatever you want. Stop it. You are the CEO. You are the one with the human resources department. You are the one conducting the interview. What do you bring to the table besides a vagina and a bad attitude? Can you cook? Are you peace or are you chaos? Do you support the mission of this company, which is my happiness? When you prioritize the partnership before the purpose, you become boring. A woman falls in love with you because you are on a path. She sees a man moving somewhere, a man with ambition, a man with a life. She thinks, I want to hitch my wagon to that horse. But the moment she hitches the wagon, if the horse stops moving and turns around and asks the wagon, do you love me? The horse becomes useless. She didn't sign up for a stationary horse. She signed up for the ride. Your mission must be the primary focus of your life. Whether that mission is becoming the best plumber in the city, writing a novel, getting a six-pack, or beating a video game, it doesn't matter what it is, as long as it is yours and you are passionate about it. If she calls you and says, come over, and you are in the middle of your mission, the answer is no. But I miss you. I miss you too. I'll see you tomorrow. I'm working. This generates respect. It tells her that you cannot be derailed by her whim. It tells her that you are a man of substance. If you drop everything every time she rings the bell, you are telling her that your time is worthless and your mission is fake. And if your mission is fake, you are fake. Men do it from the bottom up, sex like love. Women build from the top down, status, security, the mission, like love, sex. If you remove the top block, the mission, the whole structure collapses. She can't respect a man whose entire world revolves around her because deep down, she knows she's just a regular person. She knows she's crazy. She knows she's emotional. If you are worshiping that, you must be an idiot. 5.2, the woman is a complement, not the destination. There is a fatal error in the software of the modern male, installed by Disney and romantic comedies. It is the idea that the woman is the destination. You think that life is a journey to find the one. You climb the mountain, you slay the dragon, and at the top is the princess. And then credits roll. Happily ever after. Real life doesn't have credits. Real life keeps going after you get the girl. And if you treated her as the destination, you arrive at her and you stop. You stop growing. You stop hunting. You stop being the man she fell in love with. A woman is not the destination. She's a complement. Imagine you were driving a car. You are the driver. The car is your life. The road is your mission. The woman is the passenger. She is there to keep you company. She is there to chase the radio station, to hand you snacks, to look pretty in the seat next to you. She makes the ride better. She makes the journey more enjoyable. But she is not the car, and she is certainly not the driver. If the passenger starts grabbing the wheel, you slap her hand away. Sit back. Look at the scenery. I'm driving. If the passenger says, I don't want to go to the mountains, I want to go to the beach, you say, this car is going to the mountains. If you want to go to the beach, I could drop you off at the next bus stop. 99% of the time, she will shut up and go to the mountains because she doesn't actually care where you are going. She just wants to know that you know where you are going. She wants to feel the safety of a competent driver. When you make her the destination, you put her on a pedestal. And when you put someone on a pedestal, they can only look down on you. You have to internalize the king and queen dynamic. A king does not become a king because he finds a queen. A king is a king because he conquers a kingdom. He builds the castle, he secures the borders, he establishes the law. Once he is a king, he picks a woman to be his queen. By marrying the king, she becomes the queen. Her status is elevated by his. He makes her the best version of herself by bringing her into his world. But if a queen marries a peasant, he doesn't become a king. He becomes the queen's husband. He becomes a peasant with a fancy suit. She can't elevate him. Only he can elevate himself. You must view her as an accessory to your happiness, not the source of it. I am happy. I am going to the movies. It would be nice if you came with me. Versus, I can't be happy unless you come to the movies with me. The first stance is powerful. The second is pathetic. Women want to be the cherry on top of your sundae. They do not want to be the ice cream, the bowl, and the spoon. That is too much pressure. If your entire emotional stability rests on her shoulders, she will buckle. She will resent you for making her responsible for a grown man's happiness. Treat her like a luxury item. You love your luxury car. You polish it. You take care of it. You show it off. But if the car gets stolen, you don't kill yourself. You walk. You take the bus. You work hard and you buy another car. You are the source. She's the beneficiary. Never forget that. 5.3, maintaining individual identity under pressure. Here is the trap. A woman falls in love with a rebel and then spends the rest of her life trying to turn him into a bureaucrat. She falls in love with you because you are wild, because you ride a motorcycle, because you hang out with your idiot friends and do reckless things. You have fangs. You are dangerous. But danger is scary. So instinctively, she starts trying to file down your fangs. Do you have to ride the motorcycle? It's dangerous. Do you have to hang out with those guys? They're immature. Why do you have to be such an asshole? And you wanting to be a good guy, wanting to keep the peace, you start compromising, you sell the bike, you stop seeing your friends, you stop making the jokes she thinks are insensitive, you file down your fangs until you are a smooth, toothless, safe little gummy bear. And then, because when she lazy, when she cheats on you, it was a guy who has fangs. Why? Because she didn't actually want you to change. She wanted to test if you would change. She was testing the strength of the electric fence. When you turned off the electricity, the lion got out. You must maintain your individual identity at all costs. This is what I call maintaining your me zone. You have to be willing to be an asshole to protect who you are. I'm going to watch the game. You love football more than me. No, but I'm watching the game. She will call you selfish. She will call you emotionally unavailable. She will call you a jerk. Let her. Those insults are just shrapnel. They're tests. She is banging on your chest to see if it's hollow. When you stand your ground, when you refuse to let her gentrify your soul, she feels safe. She thinks, I can't control him. He is solid. A woman cannot respect a man she can't control. If she can manipulate you with a pouty lip or a crying fit, you are weak. And nature despises weakness. You have to understand the concept of betterment. Women are always trying to sell you their betterment. I'm a good woman, she says. I help you organize your schedule. I bought you nice shirts. I'm making you better. Is she making you more acceptable to her mother? Is she making you more manageable? Usually, she's trying to optimize you for her comfort, not your mission. You have to filter her input. Does this actually help me achieve my goals? Or does this just make me a better house pet? If she tries to change your style, your friends, or your hobbies, you have to draw a hard line. Baby, I love you, but I was wearing these ugly cargo shorts when you met me, and I'll be wearing them at my funeral. Deal with it. Paradoxically, the more you resist her attempts to change you, the more attracted she stays. She needs the friction. She needs to bump up against a wall and feel that it doesn't move. If she leans on you and you fall over, she falls too. Keep your fangs. Keep your edge. Be the man she met, not the project she wants to finish. You are not a fixer-upper house. You are the fortress of solitude. She can pick out the drapes, but she doesn't get to knock down the load-bearing walls.